Okay, YouTube. Looks like we're live here. So today's live stream, we're going to just start making some calls. So what I'm going to be doing here, essentially, for everybody that's new here and people that are just tuning in or whatever, um, I'm Clay. I'm doing this live stream. I own a restaurant here in northern British Columbia, Canada, and I want to move to America. And being in the country that we're in, this is a hard thing to accomplish. And there's a lot of people just like me, they want to have the same things, and they may not be in the position where they're financially able to just spend the $100,000 and move to America. So, what we're going to do here is I'm going to document my entire process, start to finish. I'm getting started right now in real estate wholesaling and real estate investing to show that you have $0. You can get started and you can make money and you can do this as well. And you can live your dreams. You can quit your 9 to 5 and you can move to America where the grass is greener. So I don't hate this country, Canada. It's just this country isn't serving me financially or putting me in a position where I'm able to thrive and survive. So this is why I'm here. I work 70, 80 hours a week in my restaurant, and I got this small little window in the morning where if you just put in the work and you're consistent, I want to show that yes, you can do it and it is possible. So that's what we're here doing, and that's what we're going to do. So follow along, like and subscribe. Throw everything in the comment box. I'll try to keep up on what's going on here with comments and things like that. But other than that, what I'm going to start doing here is you want to pick your market. So you don't need money to get started here. Okay. All you need is a cell phone right here, an internet connection, and you can get started right now and you can start making the money. Right. So let's do this together. If you follow the way I'm learning here, but we're going to just do this through trial and error. You can watch me make the mistakes and screw everything up so you don't have to make those same mistakes and go through all of this. So what we're going to do is, first things first, I've picked out my market. I've decided, being that I'm on the West Coast, that it's early in the morning, 8:30, 9:30. Not a lot of things are going on the West Coast, so I'm moving over to the East Coast. I'm going to be picking a market like Florida, Jacksonville to be specific, and over in the Panhandle eventually. But I'm going to start over in Jacksonville because it's the biggest city in Florida. I like Florida. I want to live in Florida, so why not start in Florida? I have a Florida phone number. I pay $10 a month for my Florida phone number, and I'm going to start making some calls. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to just start calling these builders, people that are building brand new homes, and I'm going to go out and start looking for some land for them. That's going to be step one. I'm going to start, pulling lists of these builders. I'm going to get their buy box, what their price range is, what zip codes they want to buy in, and what exactly the zoning is and the piece of land requirements. Then I'm going to go out and I'm going to find this piece of land. I'm going to negotiate this piece of land, get it under contract for $0. And then I'm going to wholesale it over to the builder, and they're going to buy the contract from me, and I won't spend a dime doing so. So this is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to start. This is how we're going to start today. Maybe this week I'm going to start building some lists here, get in touch with some people, just get my feet wet, get comfortable on the phone, learn how to start talking to people, and see what happens. The best way to do it is, I'm not super comfortable. I've never, closed these deals crazy like some of these other guys that you watch on YouTube or TikTok, and they're just like they know how to talk to everybody and get her done, and they know all the lingo. I don't know any of the lingo. Well, I know some, but I'm past the education part now. It's time to just start diving in and getting her done. So this week we're gonna be looking at the builders, and I'm gonna make contact with the acquisitions department and get their buy box. And then once I have all bunch of buy boxes in the area, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna actively start pursuing off market deals and see if I can get them locked up and make myself 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, who knows, right? It depends what you can buy it for. So ideally you want to buy land at a discount and mark it up and give the builder a discount, right? So they get in at a good deal. You make a few dollars, 5, 10, 15, 20,000, and go from there. So that's what we're going to do here. And let's just get it started here. So I'm going to share my screen right here. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm not an expert here with screen sharing, so we're just going to have to... Here, I'm going to remove this for now. Stop screen. Let's try this again. Share screen, share screen. Where are we? There we go. Let's share this one here. Okay, here we go. So I found myself a builder down here in Jacksonville. So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna call this dude up and see what happens here, right? So let's do that.
You've reached Ashley Collins at Collins Builders. Kindly leave your name and your number, and I'll be sure to get.
So for this one, we are not going to leave a message because we want to talk to somebody on the phone. So what I'm going to do, let's see if I can do this screen share thing a little better here. Screen share window. Okay, I don't know why it's the endless circle of things here, but whatever the case may be, we'll just have to work out the kinks as we go here, my friends. So we've tried Collins here. We're going to do Glenn. So they got a nice fancy website. Gonna go over here. Oh, they're one of them, hey? Let's see if we can find a phone number here somewhere where we can just get in touch with somebody. Contact us. I don't want a contact form. Oh, here we go. Gotcha. So we're just going to give them a call.
calling Glenn Layton Homes. To reach the main office or Amy Navarro, dial 100. To reach Jonah Clark, 101. For Katie Soulsby, 102. For Jen Creamer, 103. For Megan Maestray, 104. To reach Patrick Jolly, 105. For Matt Trainer, 106. For Clark Fouracre, 107. For Patrick Barker, 108. For Ashley Usina, 109. And for Maya Leonard, press 110.
I'm not sure. Let's just click number 1.
That was an invalid entry. Thank you for calling Glenn Layton Homes. To reach the main office or Amy Navarro, dial 100. To reach Jonah Clark. The person at extension 100 is not available.
Okay. So we're not off to a good start here. That's all right. We'll just keep going down the list and we'll circle back here when we go through here. Okay. So I'm just going to go right down the list here. Inspections, Colin Builders, John Merle. So we got another one. We're just going to keep calling.
Welcome to John Merrill Homes, where we bring dream homes to life. If you are interested in building a new home or existing home remodel or addition, please press 1. All vendor requests, please email billings@johnmerrillhomes.com. For finance, administration, and Susan Aranda, please press 2. For purchasing, operations, and Roxana Cisneros, please press 3. For all other calls, please press 0.
Transferring to
Roxana Cisneros. Hi, you have reached Roxana.
You know, now that I'm looking at the time difference here, it's 9:32 here where I am on the West Coast. It's 12:32 over there in Florida. So it's probably lunchtime. I've probably picked a terrible time. So let this be a lesson to you. If you're calling, mind the time zones and don't call during the lunch hour because you're probably not going to get anybody to pick up, right? Okay. So with that being said, what we're going to do here is I'm going to take this time and I'm going to start pulling these government lists here. And I'm going to go looking for lists of people that are behind on their bills, code violations, and go from there. So I'm just signing up for this new software I just got here. Oh. I guess I have to wait for an email. Well, that's not very cool. So why don't we just go down the list and start calling more people. Okay.
Thank you for calling Integrated Construction, Northeast Florida's senior living, hospitality, and multifamily general contractor. If you know your contact's first name, press 9 for the spell by directory option. For the estimating department, dial 203 for Justin Marchand, 227 for Derek DeWolf, or 219 for Brandon Pledger. For operations, dial 225 for Jeff Miles. For business development, dial 209 for Justin Beebe. For finance, dial 216 for Tim Frusciante. For project accounting, dial 218 for Karen Greathead, 212 for Kimberly McQueen, or 213 for Gretchen Fordham. For reception, dial 224. For project management, please listen for your contact's extensions. Sean McCarthy, 205. Kristen Sardar, 206.
We're just going to dial a random thing and see what happens. Well, that didn't work out. Let's try that again.
Florida's senior living, hospitality, and multifamily general contractor. If you know your contact's first name, press 9 for the spell by directory option. For the estimating department, dial 203 for Justin Marchand, 227 for Derek DeWolf, or 219 for Brandon Pledger. For operations, dial 225 for Jeff Miles.
Let's try that.
For business development,
Transferring to extension 225. One moment, please. I'm sorry, the call was not answered.
Well, it seems like everybody doesn't answer their phones these days. So, what do we do? Let's just keep going down the list. Let's see what these guys do. Oh, that was the one we already looked at. Okay. Let's give these guys a callio. Five, 2, 5, 1, 8, 0.
Thank you for calling Incline Homes, a St. Augustine, Florida-based residential builder. A member of our team will return your call within 24 hours. Please leave your name and number, or feel free to text this number for a quick response. Thank you so much, and we're looking forward to serving you.
Well, let's just text this number here. And since I'm lazy, we're just going to use ChatGPT to do this for us. That's a little hack. ChatGPT will change your life here. So, hi, my name's Clay. I am looking to get in touch with someone in the acquisitions department and figure out what your buy box is. I'm a wholesaler in the area, and I'd like to find some properties that you may be interested in and get in touch with the person that'd be interested in possibly looking at to purchase them to give you some things. See, that's how bad I suck at this, okay? But we're all learning together here. So I'll just adjust that real quick. I'll just get my last interested in having a look at property that fits your buy box. So in the area, I'd like to find some properties. Perfect. Let's just cut and paste that. Put it into this text message. Bada bing, bada boom. And see what happens. Wait for a response. Let's do that. Boom. On to the next. So, note to self, don't call these people during lunch hour. That's okay. Custom design built homes in a wide range of commercial projects. Okay. On to the next.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Well, I seem to see that there's a going trend here. So that's okay. We're not going to get discouraged. We're going to trudge on forward. And we are going to keep on going because the only way to win is keep moving forward, right? So let's do it.
Hello, this is Carly with Legacy Builders.
Yeah, how's it going, Carly?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Hey, my name's Clay. I was wondering, who would I have to talk to about acquisitions?
For
Well, I'm a wholesaler,
land,
and yeah, like I was just kind of trying to get your buy box over there. So if I come across some deals, I could slide them across your desk, and if they fit your criteria, maybe we can have a talk about it.
okay. What's a good phone number to reach you at?
It would be 772 271 3410.
Okay, and your name's Clay?
Yeah, my name's Clay, you bet.
Okay, perfect, Clay. I'll give this to our manager, and he'll give you a call if he would like to discuss further.
Yeah, sounds good. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Clay.
Awesome.
Have a good one.
You as well. Thank you. Bye. All right. So we finally got in touch with somebody. We'll see where this lands. A win for Team 1. But we're just going to keep going down the list. Because you don't stop once you've talked to one person. You just keep on going. Well, looks like that phone number doesn't like me, but we're stubborn, so we're going to double dial. Maybe it'll go through this time. Okay. Sounds like that number isn't. Let's call the next one. And if we do a little bit every day, we'll get results.
Press 1 for sales. Press 2 to speak with our office staff for assistance with general inquiries. Thank you for your call. Please leave a...
So since I'm not getting any contacts with these people right away here, I'm just gonna circle back at it, in like an hour, and go from there, right? So multifamily and commercial construction serving the East Coast. Partner with us. Oh, let's give them a call.
Live Oak Contracting, this is Ashley.
Yeah, how's it going, Ashley?
Pretty good, how you doing?
Good, thanks. Hey, my name's Clay. I was wondering if there's somebody around I could talk to in the acquisitions department.
Acquisitions, what exactly is that regarding?
Well, I'm a wholesaler in the area, and I'm just wondering what y'all's buy box would be. So if I come across properties, maybe there's someone I could talk to and say, "Hey, this looks like it fits our criteria," and we can have a look at it possibly.
Okay, I'm gonna send you over to Milton. He might be away on his lunch break. I'm not positive, but I can send you to his line and you can leave a message for sure.
Sure, yeah, let's do that.
Alrighty, just one moment.
Appreciate you.
This is Milton. I can help you.
Hey, Milton, how's it going?
Good. Who's
Good.
this?
My name's Clay. Reason I'm calling is I'm a wholesaler in the area, and I was looking to inquire about what your guys' buy box might be. So if I ever came across some properties that kind of fit the parameter of something you may be interested in, we could visit that and have a look and see if it's something you might be interested in.
Sure. I'm the real estate guy for the company, so that's
Okay.
perfect.
Okay, fantastic. So how would we go about getting this started so I can figure out exactly what you guys would definitely be interested in, and when it's something comes across my desk like that, I can give you a call or a email and get in touch with you, and we can have a look.
Yeah, my email address is miltonc, miltonc, at liveoakcontracting.com.
At liveoakscontracting.com.
Not Oaks, just Live Oak.
Oh, Live Oak. Okay, sorry. That was liveoakcontracting.com.
Correct. Just like our website. It's ing on the end of contracting.
Yeah, you bet. Gotcha.
And yeah, I mean, ideally, if you have it could be low density, high density, preferably mid or high, on acreage. And if I could put anywhere from, 30 townhomes to, 500 units, I have guys out there that are interested. So I'll leave that in your court.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. So here's what I'll do is I'll shoot you an email, and then maybe you can just kind of go into detail exactly what you are looking for and things that meet your parameter, maybe some zip codes that you're interested in and things like that. And then I'll have a better idea like, hey, I got this. I'll just bring it right over to you. I'll know exactly what fits your buy box and things like that. So.
And who do you work with?
Pardon me?
And who are you with? I'm sorry, company-wise?
Well, I'm my own group. I got a business called Sasquatch Land Group. I'm just, I do things. I acquire properties, get them, wholesale, and reach out.
So are you a broker in the state of Florida, or how does that typically work?
Well, I'm just a person. I get properties under contract and kind of assign them type thing, or I'll take title myself and then go find a buyer type thing. So.
Okay. So you're not licensed, I guess I would say?
Well, I'm not a licensed realtor, I guess, but I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Send me the information. We'll go from there.
Yeah, sounds good. Appreciate your time, Milton.
Take care.
All right, you too. Bye. Okay, so we've talked to somebody. We got a buy box. I'm going to send them an email here. Properties he's looking for. And the main thing is we are getting people on the phone. We're making these connections. We're building a list. We're getting a contract. So now I'm going to email this dude. He's going to send me his information, things he's looking for, and then I can go out specifically and start targeting those properties, right? So we can go like that and go from there. So that was Live Oak Contracting. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, on to the next.
Hi, this is Fabio Fazzanelli. I'm unable to answer the phone right now.
Well, this company here has some terrible reviews, so we're not even going to work with them because they're not going to be anywhere near high level. Here's a good one.
Thank you for calling Finial Custom.
See, what I think I could have did better is when he asked me if I was licensed and I said no and I didn't have a rebuttal for that. I probably should have said something along the lines of, I am not, but I work with many licensed real estate agents in the state of Florida. So just something that I'm looking back on and reflecting, taking notes on. Let's move on to the next. Okay, luxury custom homes, remodeler and restoration experts. Ooh, Pensacola. I do like Pensacola. These guys are in a different time zone, so they won't even be on lunch. This will work out perfect.
Please leave your message for 8.
Okay. On to the next. Do 528-2200.
Thank you for calling Caller and Builders. Please listen to the following menu as some options may have changed. For new sales and development, please press 1. For warranty and service, please press 2. For accounting, please press 3. For all other inquiries, please press 9. Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail.
Oh, we're striking out hard today. But we don't get discouraged. We just keep on keeping on. Is what we do.
Thank you for calling the Neil Company. Can I help you?
Yeah, how's it going?
Good.
Good. Hey, my name's Clay. I was just wondering who I would talk to about acquisitions.
For
Well, I'm a wholesaler in the area, and I come across a lot of properties from time to time, and I was just, wanting to talk to somebody. Maybe you guys got a buy box, and you're like, hey, if it fits this parameter or this or that, we could probably have a look at it and maybe talk about it.
no, there's nothing that my boss wants to sell. I'm sure.
I'm not selling anything. I'm looking to get you guys things. Acquire properties for you.
But no, I'm sure there's nothing right now.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good day.
You bet. So we're a home builder in Florida, but we don't buy nothing. We're not looking, not interested. Not a very good home builder. Did I already call these dudes? I don't know. Let's see. I did. So the list is repeating itself. So that's all the home builders in the area? Wow. Well, that's fine and dandy, but our mission's not over yet. What we're going to do is keep on keeping on. See, any serious home builder that's actually doing anything worthwhile that you want to have as a connection with, you don't want to get shut down by some lady that has no idea what she's talking about and is making decisions for her boss. That's just not a good employee. I'd probably fire that person. Because if I was any kind of serious home builder, I'd be like, yeah, sure. If you come across a wicked deal on a property and I can build a home on it, bring it my way. I don't got to pay full price for something. But you live, you learn. So I'm going to go look on my county map here. And then I'm going to use, so basically this whole little area. What has happened here? Okay. Everything just cut out for a second. So we're kind of right here at the top of this nice big inlet. So I'm going to look there. Clay, Florida. Okay. Looks like Jacksonville is hustling here. There's quite a few areas here. So I'm doing the Zillow hack because maybe I can uncover some private builders. And what you do for that, so let's see if I can share my screen again here. Let's do screen share. Okay. Let's share this. Okay. So we're sharing this screen here. Let's add this to stage right here, okay? So what we're seeing here is the Zillow hack. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for sold homes, okay? Maybe up to 1.2 million is a little steep. Let's keep it under 500K. Actually, you know what? 1.2 works. Let's just do 850K. So we'll hit that filter. Property type. We can look at the houses here. And then filters. You want to kind of get more recent years here. Let's go, 2023. So like in the last 3 years. Let's apply these filters. And then you can see these pockets right here. All these pockets here, this yellow, is where new home builders are building. Like these are the areas they're building in. So, you'll go look on a listing, for instance. This is a brand new house that was built. So what you can do is, if it doesn't tell you who the builder was here, you can call these real estate agents and they'll be able to tell you who the builder was. And then you can go back and call the builder and talk to the builder. But as you can see, there's like these huge swaths of land. And here's another little hack that I discovered here. Let me see if I can share this one. Let's remove this. Stop screen. Share screen. Share screen. Gotcha. Okay. Here's a cool software that I found here. It's super cool. It's called Regrid. And you can zoom in on any area. It'll show you every single... Hold on, let me share this here. Okay, Regrid. It'll show you every single parcel here of the land. So for instance, you call your builder, he's looking for a chunk of land similar to this. So what do? You can look it up. You can see all the details, how big it is, you know, the parameter of it. The owner's name. So you can get the owner's name and then you can skip trace it. You can see kind of what the land value is worth. The zoning codes. So you can kind of dig in deep, right? So let's say, for instance, you talk to your builder and he's like, oh, I'm buying in this neighborhood, this area over here. This is the zip code I'm buying in. So you kind of zoom in. You get a bird's eye view of everything that's happening over here. I mean, this is already a pretty well-established neighborhood. This might be, but, you know, maybe there's like, here's a parcel here. See, it's a planned unit development, single family, but there's an empty lot. There's an empty lot here, right? Same sort of thing. And then when somebody owns a property too, you can kind of, it'll highlight it. It'll show you other properties that they own. Kind of a super cool little tool. It's about $100 a year for this thing, USD. But I mean, if I'm going to be going in and this gentleman that I talked to over there and he gave me his email, he's going to tell me exactly what he's looking for. And then I'm just going to scour the map and say, okay, perfect. You're looking for something like this. Boom. It's a vacant residential lot right here. So obviously no one's living there. I can get the owner's name. Bada bing, bada boom. Skip trace that. Get the details. You know, you can do a true people search or some other free software. You can talk to the owner, see if he wants to sell. If he wants to sell, you can go ahead and make an offer, get it under contract, and then bring it over to your buyer. There is also other opportunities too. If you want to, you know, go find a property, get it locked up. There's other ways you can get other people to sell this stuff for you. You can, you know, do a joint venture agreement with them and they'll sell it for you for, you know, you get it under contract and you give it to them. They'll dispo the whole thing for you, you know, for 50%, right? So if, you know, there's a $15,000 assignment fee, they'll do $750 each, right? So that's very cool. what I'm going to do here, since we got that, I'm going to look in to a county here. Duval, Florida. Now I'm gonna county in Florida. So that's basically the Jacksonville metro area. So okay, that's perfect. County. I'm gonna just go pull a list here. Access denied. Why? That is weird. You don't have permission to access on this server. Why? Why, I say? Do I need to put on a VPN? Let's try that. Man, it's getting a little chilly here. Okay, I'm back. So now that I got my VPN on, we're gonna change it over to the United States. Quick connect. Okay, we're connected. Let's see if this makes a difference now. Yes. Okay. So you other fellow Canadians out there, if you want to go start pulling these records, okay, I needed a VPN to be able to get onto this website because I'm not in the country and it knows that and it wouldn't let me. So I had to put on a VPN here to be able to get the records. So I'm going to look up the tax deed records. Let's start here. Tax deed sale, if you like that. Okay. The city of Jacksonville. Let's go find some bid opportunities. Explore Jack's community business, starting a small business government. It's courts and legal. Let's have a look in here. See, the great thing about America is all the records are public, right? So here, unlike Canada, everything is public here. So I'm gonna share this screen here. Jacksonville government share. Let's add it to stage here. Boom. Okay. Where were we? Oh, here we are. So what I'm looking for is public record requests. I believe that's kind of where I want to be. Well, let's see here. Submit a request to the city of Jacksonville. So let's click on that button. So this is a lot to go into right now. I'm not necessarily going to dive right into that at this very second. But I am going to be pulling some records throughout the day today. Court of Clerks. Apply for. Complete form. Search for foreclosure sales. Tax deed files. I don't know if you're seeing my screen here. Okay, we're on different ones here. I don't know why I can't just share the screen that I'm sharing, but let's see if I can do something else here. I don't know. I'm still learning as we go, but according to the records here, you can go find people that are delinquent on their taxes. They haven't paid in a while, and you can basically buy their house from them, catch up their taxes and the fees, and in some cases you can even negotiate a little bit of a discount depending on what kind of violations you're negotiating. So that's super cool. So I think for today, I got about 30 minutes before my restaurant opens. I've done some calling. I'm going to do some more throughout the day here. I'm going to start pulling these records. I don't know if you're able to see what screen are we on here so I can see. I don't know why it doesn't come along. Okay, so let's see here. Google. I want to see. Okay. So all you'll do is you'll go to Google. You'll find the county that you're looking for. For instance, let's go Baldwin County in Alabama. You can click there on the public records and dig around in here. You can go find the probates. You just got to basically dig around in here, and you can they will give you the information that you're looking for. You can get the list of all the people and their addresses that are delinquent on their taxes. They're getting foreclosed on. Someone's died and it's under probate. And then you can just skip trace the information and give them a call. Text, call, do whatever you got to do. So yeah, that's today's thing, I'm gonna get ready. I gotta go get my restaurant open for the day and start slanging some burgers because I'm still working my 9 to 5. I'm not quite there yet, but we're gonna go live here pretty much every day, and I'm just gonna start making calls tomorrow. I'm hoping I'm gonna have a list already skip traced. I'm gonna get me and the wife here throughout the day. We're gonna start pulling the lists and skip tracing, and then tomorrow I'm just gonna get on the phone and we're gonna start calling these people and see if someone wants to sell me their house and see if where we can go. And if you're persistent and you stay going at it, things will happen. And if you make 1 or 2 phone calls and you give up and you're not consistent, then this might not be for you and you might not get anywhere. But if you want to start from zero, like we're doing, just because we own a restaurant doesn't mean we are rich, okay? We are damn dirt poor because we live in Canada, okay? Like literally we are just barely scraping by from day to day. It's that's why I'm here, okay? I'm documenting the process from zero, working a 9 to 5. Like I work my 9 to 5, that's going to be all afternoon. I work 5 days a week, and then on my 6th day I'm traveling to get supplies for my restaurant, and on my 7th day I'm in here prepping and cleaning. So I'm 7 days a week right now I'm working. And by the time you factor all of it in, it's basically minimum wage at the end of the day after you pay all your bills. So we're by no means rich, and don't think we have some kind of leg up other than hard work and determination is basically all we got going for us at this point. And the little bit of time I have in the morning, like I wake up at like 5, 6 in the morning, I'll drink my coffee, I'll come in, I'll start my food prep for the day, clean out my workstation, my area, get the fridges restocked, and then I'm going to come sit down right here and I'm going to do this every day and start talking to sellers and contacting people. So, I mean, if you got a few hours a day, you can shoot texts, you can shoot emails, you can get in touch with people, even on your lunch break. I've heard of people on their lunch break, you got 45 minutes, an hour, start hammering the phone, calling people. I mean, whatever you got to do. I mean, if you want to change your situation and do things, you got to have a good positive attitude, be determined, and work for it. So this is just day one. We're getting started. The $0 challenge, basically, we're just going to start, showing you that if you have a little bit of drive and determination, this is 100% possible. And you can get out of this situation that you feel like you're spinning your tires in, like we're in right now. And that's absolutely where we feel we are right now. And we're going to work our butts off. It's going to be the busy season now with the restaurant because it's summertime. Obviously, things pick up. But that doesn't mean we're going to be slacking on trying to buy real estate in America and make some extra income. So y'all have a good day. We'll catch up with you probably tomorrow, and feel free to reach out. Go check out our website. You can, get in touch with me. I can point you in the right direction to get you going on your journey. I mean, obviously you can watch me fail and make the mistakes and all that sort of stuff, but there is different avenues I can point you in that are 100% free, and it has all the resources you need. You can go sit down, you can watch the videos, you can learn too, and we can all go through this together. So have a good day, and we'll catch you later.